If you've never had a baby before, you may not have heard that you don't make milk in the days following your baby's delivery. What you do make is colostrum, and we literally call it liquid gold because it's goldish in color, there's not much of it, but it is packed with a punch. There's tons of protein and fat and antibodies or disease-fighting properties in it, and it's so good for your baby. It's also like a priming coat of paint for your baby's gut in preparation for the breast milk to come. It helps to develop good normal flora or bacteria so that your baby has a healthy digestive system. But a lot of mothers feel like they're not making anything, so they don't nurse and they just give their baby a bottle of formula. And if you don't stimulate your body to make milk by pumping or nursing every 2 to 3 hours, then your body never gets the message to turn on the milk making factory. And so then you struggle with supply. So after delivery, the nurses at the hospital will encourage you to breastfeed your baby if that's your ultimate plan and goal. And you should continue to nurse or pump every 2 to 3 hours. And this pattern is going to continue for the first 4 to 6 weeks of your baby's life. Their tummies are small and they can't hold much volume, so they have to eat small amounts frequently during each 24-hour period. Once their tummies start to get a little bit bigger and they start to sleep a little bit more through the night, then they may go every 3 to 4 hours. And this happens usually between like 6 to 8 weeks after birth. A mother's milk usually comes in on days 3 to 6 following her baby's birth. And when that happens, you'll notice a few changes. Like when you're breastfeeding, your baby has been having to suck 8 to 12 times to just get 1 drop of colostrum, so you hear infrequent swallowing. But when your milk comes in and it lets down, you hear your baby suck, swallow, suck, swallow, suck, swallow, and that's much different than it's been in the past. You may also all of a sudden feel engorged, and that can cause some pain and discomfort. So if you feel like your baby's not emptying you all the way, then have a pump available to pump the rest of it off so that you don't have issues with clogged ducts and mastitis. You'll also notice a change in your baby's stool. It goes from being like tarry and sticky and army green in color to more of a yellowish color, and it has little seeds in it. A lot of people refer to them as like mustard seeds. And so these are all signs that your milk has come in. And again, like I said before, continue to nurse your baby every 2 to 3 hours. Another thing to keep in mind is that your baby will go home from the hospital weighing less than they did at delivery because they're not getting much to eat at that point. But the pediatrician will track your baby's weight loss and make sure that it's not too much. If your milk doesn't come in for a while, or your baby started really small and is having blood sugar issues or is losing too much weight, then the pediatrician may recommend supplementation with formula until your milk has come in. Giving your baby formula will make sure that all of your baby's nutritional needs are met, but you also need to continue to either nurse them or pump every 2 to 3 hours so that your body gets the message to start making milk. Good luck with everything, and if you have more questions about it, talk with your baby's doctor. And if you have more questions in the future for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.